Hey Spuddies, Potato McWhiskey here, and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 6, How to Beat King Difficulty, or rather, Let's Beat King Difficulty. I decided after, sitting around and reading some of the stuff you guys were saying, and thinking about it, and kind of just, I decided, what the hell, we'll finish off this campaign, we may as well, we got 6 episodes in, we may as well finish it, there's no point not to, right? So, let us get started. I'm going to move this general by unlinking him. I'm going to push him over to here and then move a knight onto that tile. I'll then move this siege wagon here, and then hopefully they already don't have walls, so I'm going to shoot. You're waiting to get upgraded in 3 turns. I'm going to move this guy. This guy needs to be upgraded also. I have quite a few knights, which is pretty good. Keep moving these guys along. I'm just, at this point, I'm basically just, as I've kind of said a couple of times, I'm just kind of like, not phoning it in, but I've already won, The game is essentially over. There's not really much more educational value, but I just felt I would be setting a good example for people who want to play the game by finishing my games. Because I think it is okay in certain circumstances to not finish a game, but I also think that if you make a habit of that, you won't enjoy the game as much. So I'm going to try and finish my games wherever possible. So, choose production. Let's see, you just finished a trader. I could use more traders, actually. So how about you just build some traders for a little bit while we figure things out. I have a builder over here that I stole. I can send him over there. I probably could have picked up that builder there. I'm not, again, not really too sweating about it, because, oh, you were supposed to stay back there. Whoops. Sometimes I make dumb mistakes because I'm talking. Talking is a mistake. Talking is a mistake generator is what I was trying to say. We kill here. Like, we've got a bad dude over here. I think I will put a, I don't know what I will do here. I think I might leave it the way it is. I'll see what I do with this builder. I still have 4 charges. I've got some hills to improve as well, so that's perfectly viable to do. Let's see. Progress towards guilds has advanced considerably. I believe guilds is the one. Now let me have a look here. Where is guilds? Yeah, guilds is having 2 markets, and we just finished a market in Thebes. Was it Thebes? I'm not sure where it was. Looks like we've got an amphitheater going. We just finished a builder, which is great, because this city actually really needs one. It needs actually a military unit over here. I purchased something, not really. I'm going to have to hard build a unit. Which is a little bit annoying, because it disappeared. I think we might go for get a crossbowman, because they're relatively cheap, production-wise. No, we might actually chop this jungle here. Get that crossbowman out a little bit quicker. So Dion, you just finished your market, which is great, actually. You are working some unimproved tiles, so I'm going to have to kind of get a builder to do something about that. Let's see, how about a builder here. So what are we working? We're working forest. Yeah, a builder here is perfectly reasonable. I think we'll probably have a couple of lumber camps here because the city doesn't have very many hills. I think this have a okay. It already has a monument. Now Thebes, what are you doing? Yeah, you needed your own builder. So, kind of delayed our builders in this game a little bit, but it's kind of working out for us. Keep shooting this city. And our units are much stronger from the Great General being nearby. There we go. Just took out these guys. Looks like he's building some world wonder. What is that? Chichen Itza. Ah, there's the Mabanza Congo. It's a pretty strong city. We're going to have to do a bit of work. I'm actually a little bit worried about this unit over here getting killed. We will keep the city because we can use it as territory to upgrade our units. We can purchase units from it, all that good stuff. We'll just get repairing for the now. Get the siege tower moving forward. We'll link it up with this guy. Get over there. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm on King difficulty and the AI has no units. I really can't stress how trivial the AI is on these lower difficulties. You really, if you're struggling really is just probably because you are very, very new to the game and you haven't quite figured out how everything works. Which is fine, so you shouldn't don't feel that you're bad at the game, you just haven't learned anything. I truly believe you can only be bad at the game when you've played it for a while and you still haven't improved. You know, like if you're not beating this, it's almost certainly because you're new to the game. I think pretty much everyone should be able to take on King difficulty without any major issues at all, because it really is, you know, it's a very, I think Emperor is when even like seasoned players who have played a while and are kind of a little bit rusty might struggle in the occasional game. If I can get my great generals in range here. You need to fortify to take less damage. And then we'll do a hit on the city. Get these guys to move out here. I think I will rest this particular guy. Keep moving up my guys. Should I chop here? That's the question. So, how is London doing? London is working. This one needs to be improved. Let's see, a lot of food here. I could use some production tiles. I could very, very, very much so use some production tiles in the city. So I tell you what, I will drop a lumber mill here because it'll make that, even though it's not a very good tile, it'll make it workable. And then I'll drop a mine on this tile, and hopefully that'll be the dream, you know. We managed to get a crossbowman over here. The question is, it's too far from there to help, so I'm gonna send it along down towards my other cities. See, do I get the bananas online? I'm actually not really a fan of bananas, so I think what I will do is I'm gonna harvest the hell out of them. Is that what we do here? No, I think we will build the plantation just this once because it's very light. I think I will chop here though. Okay, so we have our El Cid. We have our knight, our Knigget. I'm gonna move the great person over here to be in range of all of my knights. Let's see. I have a builder who just chopped out this guy. I also need to chop another one, preferably. I'm gonna chop the hill. Now you need to bounce and get out of there. You need to go here and get upgraded next turn. Unit needs orders. Yeah, drop a mine here. Great. 3 food, 3 production is a really, really good tile, to be honest. I could use another improved tile. I don't think getting the extra foxes online is worth it. I think I'd be better off just getting a hill mine. So that's what we'll do next turn. What are you working, Thebes? You've actually got some fairly well improved tiles. Thinks I'm a warmonger. He's correct. I am definitely a warmonger because I have pretty much killed everyone in the game at this point. So, I mean, what else could I be? Okay, we have our units. Oh, I'm gonna move this. Oh my god, I misclicked. Now, sometimes I misclick. That's fair and reasonable. But sometimes the game is just bullshit. Hit the city. I thought these were supposed to skip. Oh, only melee units ignore walls. I see. So it would be for other units. You head over here. You keep fortified. You get around the edge. If you can hit the city. Keep slamming the hell out of it. Bringing this crossbowman up. Crossbowman's moving. Alright, choose research. So we just finished the metal casting technology. So the question is, what other technologies do we want? I think we definitely want to pick up banking. Banking is an important one because it gives us the bank, which is a +5 production per, or +5 gold per commercial hub. So you just finished another trader. Keep making some traders. I'm going to set up some trade routes from my capital. Just out of laziness. I'm not going to try and be efficient because it doesn't really matter at this point. Skip turn, skip turn. I'm going to get that mine online for the city to have a good tile to work. You're heading back over to here. You're going to get leveled up into a musketman. There's some barbarians running rampant over here that I'm going to have to deal with. That's why I'm chopping out this crossbowman. That should be almost a kill. Have this encampment building over here. Might help a little bit. You just finished a crossbowman, which is great. What else could you finish here for me? Probably not a lot, actually. Maybe... Oh, let's see. I could get a commercial hub, I could get an encampment. Good for production. Encampments are really good for production, actually. They give you a little bit of housing, too. I think I'll go for a second crossbowman. 2 crossbowmen should be enough to protect your land. You took a hit that you didn't need to. You just bounce back, shoot, and then you'll promote next turn. Okay, we have a bunch of knights. We can probably take out this capital city now in a couple of hits. There we go. Just got a bunch of things. And since we captured a world wonder, all of our units healed, which means we can start to make our way over to the Germans. Now I need to find his capital. I think his capital is down here. So I need to link these up. Meet the generals. You were supposed to get leveled up, but it's fine. Moving our units into a resupply. Building a mine there, and that will actually help the city out quite a bit. You know, shaved a turn off this thing. Keep city. Yes. And choose production. I think we'll get repairing. I could kill the Congo, but I'm just going for the win. Hoping to finish this out in one video, to be honest. So we can get on to more interesting things. And not to say that this isn't totally uninteresting. It's just I think there's more interesting things I could be doing, I feel. Okay, we'll get this builder here. I think I will build a lumber mill. Yes, and then I will probably work that lumber mill. And that should shave a lot of turns off this. Yeah, it shaved 6 turns off of this this build. Excuse me, and then I will send you over here to do that. Let's see. Go here and wait. Okay, here's my Hetiori, whatever they're called. Upgrade. I think I will get you upgraded too. Unit needs orders. Build a mine here, and then if I go here, rework that, that'll shave 1 turn off the crossbowman build time. Mines are really good, if you didn't know, by the way. You look here, right? The city was taking 20 turns to make this thing. Boom, 16 turns. Just shaved 4 turns off of this. But not only did I shave 4 turns off of this, I shaved 4, like, so many more turns. Now it gets to the next thing quicker, and the next thing, and the next thing, and it's like a big, very, very nice big snowball. I'm going to send you down here to maybe see if you can influence the shenanigan read that's going on over here. The thing about conquest is your empire becomes very spidery and weird and difficult to manage. Yeah, I would definitely think this is his capital city, so what I'm going to do is declare surprise war. And indeed, there it is, his capital. Das Kapital. Do some killing. Killing in the name of my Civ. There's a nice little Rage Against the Machine lyric there for some of you who might catch that. I think it might be actually perfectly reasonable to get a watermill here, although we really need a builder here. Yeah, let's grab a builder. I mean, it's inconsequential because the game is about to be over, but you know, I suppose there's some value in playing correctly. I would like to get some farms over here actually, because this city has very poor growth in terms of food. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to drop farms. In fact, I might do like a triangle of farms here. I'm really interested in like going just full farms one day and just like only building farms and unique improvements and not building mines. It's something I want to try out. I think it could be a really interesting. I just grabbed a watermill, by the way, just for the sake of getting a watermill. You make your way over there. So what have you got in terms of your shenaniganry? There are some things here, like if I you're working pretty improved tile, so you don't need another improved tile. Thebes could probably use another, right? Improved, 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 unimproved, improved, unimproved. So I could use like a mine or something over here probably. Why don't you go get that online? Interesting. I like how it told me it could walk all the way over there, but it actually couldn't. Yeah, go here and get that mine online. Shoot your way over there. We're going to send one to Carthage. Get those trade routes going. Getting a nice income. Unit needs orders. Get that fish. Require sailing. Oh my goodness, I don't have sailing. Oh, damn. Go to Birmingham. Let's go help that city. So we should be able to completely crush Germany fairly soon. We just finished, or we just got the banking boost, and we unlocked guilds, which is some pretty good stuff here. Nothing we're too worried about at the moment. I'm actually going to take the combat stand here. Ephesius, get to work. Excuse me, on the Basilicois Paides. Now, Sheffield, you've got some interesting ideas. You could possibly grab a builder. You actually have improved tiles, interestingly enough. You don't need a builder. You could just grow, baby, grow. And you are growing. So why don't you just do something like... I wish there was like a task you could do, like do this. Like these harbor shippings, I wish you could just do them for one turn. You know, or it was just like every turn it produced a set amount. I really don't like that it's like a project. We'll build a scout here. Let's see. Build that archer. Get this guy a little closer. Get this guy over here. We can start hitting the city. Heidelberg. Move you here and then upgrade you to a bombard. Yeah, you see like non-cavalry units are just so slow that they're almost unusable. Yeah, the game is wonderful, okay? But there are issues. And I think you have to be willing to acknowledge those issues to appreciate an experience like you can't just be like, yeah, it was awesome, and then like that's the converse, like, and that's it. That's all you've got to say about it. I think you have to be a little bit more growth focused here. I would like to work these instead. Why aren't you grow? Yeah, so like, if like, sure, this game is fun, it's interesting, but I think you have to acknowledge the kind of sucky bits, and I think it works the other way too. You can acknowledge the kind of crappy bits. You also acknowledge the bits that are fun, you know. And I think for a Civ game, usually on launch they're a little bit iffy. Okay, but I think this was actually the most solid Civ game, like launch Civ game that I've ever played. Considering I've been playing it since launch, and I feel like it's genuinely improved. I still think there are fundamental issues that they haven't addressed with the game that I would like to see addressed. Whether that'll happen or not, you know, time will only tell. What will I build in this city? I think, you know, for the fun of it, we will build an entertainment complex. Oh, it could use housing. Let's go for a encampment. over here because it's not it's the only tile I have available. Quila, you're going to grab a Vatamil so that you have a little bit just like go away so you don't bother me. Yeah, but like so you kind of I feel I don't feel particularly strongly about this idea, but I feel that, you know, it's important to acknowledge the negatives and positives of an experience because that gives you like a more well-rounded appreciation or understanding of that experience. And we're about to win the game, so we'll just finish up this turn real quick. You should just shoot here. Yeah, so I mean that's at least how I feel about it. I think being too negative or too positive about something is bad. I think you need to be. I think you need to have a little bit of balance. You don't have to. Now, I'm not saying you don't have to give equal airtime to both, but you. Oh, I just got an achievement. Never lost a battle. Interesting. So yeah, like you have to acknowledge. It's like when I want feedback from someone, I want them to give me a positive piece of feedback and I want them to give me a negative piece of feedback. I want them to say, I thought, you know, let's say I cooked a chicken dinner or something. I want them to say, the chicken was really nice. Maybe it was a little bit too salty or something, you know what I mean? I like it that there's got to be a balance. I know I respect sometimes there isn't a complaint. But I feel like you should always offer a very small token complaint. Like, for example, like I will say like, for example, I will say, let's say if someone cooks for me and I'll say, oh my God, you know, this part is really nice. And then I'll say something like, the only downside is there's not enough of it. Or, you know, if I'll offer a sort of friendly criticism just because I feel like there's this importance of balance, I guess, and that's just like intrinsic to who I am. Is like when I get feedback from someone, I expect them to say this part was really nice, I didn't like this part, and that to me feels like a well-rounded response to something I've done. I feel like being too one like saying it one way doesn't, you know, it doesn't. Yeah. I'm not really sure how to explain it, but I just feel like a balance is important in your analysis of things. Like, and to be fair, there are times when saying stuff like that was the worst thing I've ever seen and there was nothing redeemable about it is a perfectly reasonable thing to say. But I think you should at least try to find the redeemable thing. And even if something is really good, you should always just try to find something to complain about. And you know, that's just the way I am. Anyway, that was some fucking rambling. We won the game, so hopefully that shows you that King difficulty is actually not really much of a step up from Prince. If you're in any way playing the game actively. If you're relatively new to the game, you might struggle a little bit because you haven't learned the fundamentally powerful strategies. You haven't learned how to efficiently control your units and make decisions rapidly, all that sort of stuff. And that's the sort of stuff that just really comes from experience and just kind of understanding what's valuable and what isn't. So I hope you guys found this helpful. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please remember, if you want to see more videos from me, you should subscribe to my channel to get notified when new videos come out. If you want to directly support my channel, please leave a like on the video. It increases my rank on YouTube, all that good stuff. You know, it makes me more visible. So it's just a way to help me out. If you want to give me feedback on this, what would you like to see me do next? What did you not like? What did you like? Etc. about this series and this episode? Go ahead and leave a comment. Other than that, I want to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. A little bit more of a subdued episode because we're just kind of finishing up and rounding things out, but hopefully we'll get a little bit more higher energy and more fun going in the next series. So, thank you very much. Bye bye. I love you, and I'll see you next time.